What's up, you guys? Real quick, I just got off work and I want to show you the newest addition to the collection that we got in. Here is a 2007 Bentley Azure. If you notice, I have a bunch of blue tape all over the car, and that's because I'm doing a full inspection, finding all the nicks and dings on the car, and I will be fully refreshing it. Let me know if you guys want to see the process on that, because I will do a full series on this car if you would like. Just let me know down in the comments. Quick walkthrough for the car. The wood grain on it is pretty nice. Definitely a 2000s style interior. I like it a lot. The white is a little dingy, but we will be cleaning that up. It only has 28,000 miles on it. It is a twin turbo, which is really cool. I like that a lot. But enough of that. Back to the Z. So in the last video, I talked about getting a new HR and refreshing the engine bay, but I decided to go with a totally different plan. I am going to rebuild the current motor that's in the car. Well, that was in the car. I actually pulled it out. It's sitting over here, and man, that was a process to get this thing out, but I enjoyed it. Upon further inspection, the cylinder walls are okay. I found no coolant in it when I pulled the heads off, and it's most likely just my oil rings, like I said in the beginning. So I'm gonna get the bottom end disassembled, get the crank sent off to the machine shop, get my head sent off to the machine shop. While all that's gone, I'll be inspecting the pistons, checking out all the rings, and I actually ordered all the top end gasket kit, all the seals and things like that, and it just delivered this morning, so I'm pretty excited about that. Real quick though, I'm gonna drop in the clips of me pulling the engine and the transmission. All right, so I got the motor disconnected from the transmission, everything is unplugged. I used the lift because I didn't have an engine hoist. Everything is disconnected. It's finally separated. Messed up a little bit. The transmission twisted a little bit, so I need to fix that so I can push the car back. But I got it out. It's my first time pulling a motor. So I got the engine out and put it on the table stand. And I also got the transmission out, but forgot to drain the transmission first. I heard it's a pretty common mistake, and you know, it happened to me now. I'm used to the ZF transmissions where you can pull it out and nothing happens, it's fully sealed, but it happened. Oh well, we got it out. I'm excited because I finally pulled a motor for my first time and did a good job. So, well, kinda, but we did good. So in those last clips, yes, I did use my lift to pull out my engine because I don't have an engine hoist, and unfortunately, yes, I did spill all of my transmission fluid on the floor. I'm not used to these transmissions. I'm used to ZF transmissions. They're fully sealed and nothing comes out of them when you pull them out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Rookie mistake, whatever. But now on to the engine bay refresh. So my inspiration for this is coming from Formula D cars. I see a lot of silver, flat silver engine bays, and I've always really liked that style, so that's what I'm going for with this. Tonight, I'm going to pull everything out. I'm gonna pull the front end off, get everything tucked into here, because I'm not gonna spray any of this. I'm basically spraying from right here and around, and the frame rails, and that's it. I'm just gonna leave all that because it will be covered. But I just wanna do my best with it and get this car looking the best as possible and see what happens. So I'm gonna get started on this and we'll see what happens. So there's one thing I didn't know about my car, which is how light the hood is. I was expecting the hood, you know, because it's metal, to be a little heavy. A little heavy. He's a little stuck. There we go. There we go. Now, this thing is super light. It's pretty cool. I honestly never would have thought that. When I owned my S13, that hood was kind of heavy, but can't compare any other hood to that. That thing is super light. I like it a lot. Okay, so I made some good progress tonight and I'm at a good stopping point. Got mostly everything out of the engine bay. Only thing I need to do now is take these two power steering lines out and then do something with these fuel lines. I don't really know what to do exactly, but I'll probably tuck them down if they're bendable. I'll just kind of tie them off down there loosely. And then just got these two wires right here I need to disconnect, and then I can start washing everything. And once I wash everything, I'll tape everything up and then start sanding and then spraying. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Gotta go buy paint tomorrow. Hopefully they have the flat silver I want. Pretty sure they do. It's not really hard to find flat silver nowadays. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the morning. All right, it's next day. I got the car outside, got everything bagged up, ready to go. Off camera, I did clean this quarter of the car just to see how things would clean up without me even scrubbing it. Just used some degreaser and it cleaned up pretty nicely. You can see right here on the subframe how well everything came off. But also, while I'm out here, I'm gonna clean all this up as well because I'm already at this point, so I might as well, and I don't want this dirty anymore. So I'm gonna get started on that and we'll see how everything comes off. So real quick, I wanna show you guys just how satisfying this is. I really wanna get this piece on camera. I'm not even gonna scrub it first. I just wanna get the satisfaction of how even it's gonna come off. All right, so the engine bay cleaned up really nicely. Didn't take too much to get all the dirt off, but I will go over it one more time with just some cleaner and a towel to get all the loose dirt that didn't come off with the pressure washer. I know, so like in here, I'll like get a towel in there to clean all that off. Just small things like that, just to make sure everything goes right with this. And you know what? It turned out really nice. Got in here pretty cleaned up. What's going on over here? All this in here came out nice as well. Suspension is a little rusty, but it's fine. Happy with how it turned out. That stuff was really on there, so I'm not too worried about it coming off. This side came out nice too. I wish I took before photos. That is fine. I'm happy with how it came out. So now I'm gonna let the car sit out here for a little bit, let it dry in the sun. Now I need to head to Home Depot, pick up some paint, but I am going back and forth with the color decision. So I have two options and I'm gonna drop both the examples right here. You have Dylan Hughes and you have Ryan Turk. Dylan Hughes has a silver engine bay and Ryan Turk has a dark gray one in his Toyota 86, not his pro car but his street car that he takes to events. And I really like both of them, but I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the dark gray because of the colors I want to choose for the outside of my car. I know it would accent it really well. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go with the dark gray. Quick decision, so that makes me happy. I don't think I need to buy any primer. I'm just gonna do a scuff and shoot and we'll leave it at that. Anyways, I'm pulling up to Home Depot right now and we'll see what I can find. All right, so I forgot to record when I got in the store because I really had to lock in and figure out what paint I wanted. And I ended up coming up with metallic soft iron satin. And I sprayed a little bit of it in the store and it looked so good. I'm excited to see how it turns out on the car. I was trying to go for the exact image I showed you guys, but you know what? I want to be a little bit more original, switch it up just a little bit, and that's what I came up with. They only had 2 cans, so I'm gonna figure out how to make everything work with just 2. If I need more, there's another location with 5 more cans, so not too worried about it. But before I do get back to the shop, I'm gonna go get in and out because I am hungry, and I'll see you guys back at the shop. All right, I'm back at the shop. Off camera, I scuffed up the engine bay just to make the process go a little bit quicker and to make sure that the paint adheres to the metal properly and it sticks. I did a little test piece right here. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's sticking pretty well. It is a little lighter than the one I wanted, but that's fine. This is more like Dylan Hughes' engine bay. I'm still happy with it because it's like the best of both worlds. I liked both, and I know that this paint will still go well with the color that I choose for the outside of the car, so I'm not mad at all. Also, check this out. Oh. Look at that sparkle. I am super stoked on that. So now all I have to do is mask off the car and I can paint the rest of the engine bay. I am so excited to see how this turns out. So real quick, here we go. All right, the car is fully masked off. Took me a little bit longer. It is dark out now, but that's fine. Got the light set up in the tent, got everything closed so no bugs fly in. I mean, that is a little open, so hoping no bugs fly in. Decided to leave this unmasked because I trust myself not to get any overspray or a lot of overspray on anything. And the ground is still covered from when I washed the car. And hit a quick little test piece again. So I'm gonna get started and try to do 2 to 3 coats. We'll just see how long these will last. I'm hoping 2 to 3 coats, but I'm gonna get started now. Boy, man, look at this. She is coming out so nice. It looks so much better in the sunlight tomorrow, but I am stopping right here for tonight because the temperature is dropping, so the paint's not going to cure as good as it would during the day when it's hotter. Gonna do a couple more coats tomorrow, but so far I've only used 1 can and this still has a lot left in it, so I'm pretty hyped on that. This thing is coming out amazing. I am super stoked on it. Just look at that. If I had a flashlight, it'd sparkle a lot more, but it's coming out good. It's coming out to the shade that I want, so I'm super happy about that. So I will see you guys in the morning. All right, did the last coat, came out really good. I almost messed up trying to spray a little bit more on the trans tunnel, but it's okay, it didn't run. It almost ran, but it didn't. Now I'm just gonna let it dry for 30 minutes and then I can pull it out in the sun and pull everything off so I can finally see it fully finished. All right, it's been 30 minutes. The paint is finally dry. Now I can finally reveal it out in the sunlight. So excited to see what it looks like. Let's open it up. Yo, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, this came out so nice. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a close up on this. So I did move the car because the sunlight wasn't hitting the engine bay correctly and you couldn't really get the full effect of it. Now this is so much better. I mean, just look at the shine and the sparkle. Man, I couldn't be any happier with how this turned out. I love this angle of the engine bay, just a straight shot, FD spec vibes. I love it so much, couldn't be happier. It did get a little bit darker than I thought, so that's even better. I'm super stoked on that. and it just came out really good. I'm really happy with this. Can't wait to do more with the car. This is just the beginning. I can't wait for you guys to see the rest. But I am ending the video right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I'm super happy with how the engine bay turned out. You know, this is just part of my dream. I've always wanted to do something like this, and it's finally happening. This part is done. Can't wait to start on the inside of the car. Just everything, you guys. I just look forward to it. There's so much more to come. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.